All right, Mount Ormond playing the pig, playing this goofy Orange Glyph rift challenge that we've been putting off. So our stuns are going to be longer. All right, quick down on the Fang. I guess I should have paid attention for flashlights, but she went down in a position we couldn't really face the wall. All right. Let's get rid of this. And again, we start the match off by finding our obsession right off the bat, which is not what we really wanted. Oh my god, all this is so slow. She's got balanced, I'm guessing. We really want to try to avoid a stun if at all possible. Though kicking the pallets is going to slow us down. Oh, I thought she was going to try to corner attack me like the Fang did. All right. So she did have a flashlight. Well, that's 2 active traps now. Ooh, we got a hook up here. Usually the Scourge hook placements up here are not very beneficial to us, but we will take that. I was gonna say, we were told in one of our videos that we didn't kick gens enough, but when we have a chance to chase, will this window block already, Jill? I thought that's a good fake. All right, there we go. Both of the other 2 survivors have their traps off already. That seems quick. Oh my god, it's so slow. Oh, this is the gen with the most work on it. Okay. We heard the Fang scream. We are gonna kick a gen. We're gonna kick this one. Remember, we need 6 hooks to get rid of this debuff. No, don't want you. That's our obsession. Serena, you I will take. All right. All right, let's again. Got to get rid of this pallet in the slowest. Oh my lord. All right, up you go. Yeah, we don't want to kick gens too much. I mean, we do have pop. We have a gen kicking perk. So we don't want to not kick gens. Oh, I think we found somebody with a hat on. I didn't want to break the pallet. All right. This is a good usage of pop. We saw someone running this way. That was a sprint burst to get back to the hook. Hey, I'm out of hats. I can't give you another hat. The good news is that's our six hooks. So we lost the debuff and the only person. I'll say that's the only person that can get the rescue. Oh well, that's someone who won't be getting a rescue. All right, so one of the Zarenas has an active trap. The other Zarena doesn't. So again, this will be the injured Zarena. Oh, what? Never mind. That's two people without traps. So we are down to a 3v1, but both of the survivors left no longer have a trap to worry about. And they just gave up on Hook in the basement. She's gonna have another pallet here, right? Are you just giving up? I feel like she might just be giving up. Yeah, that was just a give up right there. All right, let's see where our doors are at. Oh God, the doors are both, they're not in bad locations, but they're all on the other side of the map. Or all as in they're both on the other side. If they were waiting. right, we got here in time. If you boot me, I'll let you live. You are not interested in the boots, apparently. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. All right. All right, Serena. That will do it. Break out some construction, and we'll take our 4K here on Ormond with Piggy. And we get the Orange Glyph challenge done. This challenge, every time it's been in a tome, is always a pain. Your stun time is so much longer. Your breaking pallets, kicking gens, all that is so much slower with the Orange Glyph effects in effect. And you got to get the 6 survivors. Once we got the 6 survivors, and that made things a lot easier, obviously. We ended up getting a head pop on the Jill, and we found the Jill. We had hooked somebody else, and we could see the Jill apparently trying to get her trap off, and was in range, and we were able to get them down for their second hook. And whatever we did disrupted them enough that the tamper timer and crate of gears was able to do damage enough to be able to trigger their trap. They probably, again, had a 4-box search. There was one instance where Fang had to get a rescue because both of the Zarinas had active traps on their heads, and or maybe no, it was Jill and one of the Zarinas had an active trap. The other Zarina was on the hook, and basically Fang had to go get the rescue, and that put Fang in a bad position. That was her second down, and she just gave up in the basement. I guess when the Jill died to the trap, she figured the writing was on the wall. We were talking about kicking gens. We had someone made a comment in one of our recent videos that we never did reply to, though eventually we probably will, that said that we should kick gens more, and I don't agree with that necessarily. There are times that you kick gens strategically where you need to. There's other times where there's just no reason to, and there was at least one instance there where we were going to go kick a gen, but we saw a survivor right in front of us, and it was more important, we thought, to get into chase, to put pressure on that way, and to get another down as quickly as possible than it was to use the pop on the gen, which I want to say we ended up popping one of those gens anyway. That it didn't cost us a gen. We just ended up with a pop a little bit later on after we ended up getting the down on whoever that was we were chasing. So we already have one chase perk, and that's one of the reasons we run Scourge Hook, and why Scourge Hook is such a good perk, is it allows you to get essentially the regression on the gen without having to go through the trouble of kicking a gen, because it still takes time. And again, there's sometimes it really makes sense, other times it's more of a waste of time. But in this match, it didn't really matter in the end. The head pop really helped turn the tide. We ended up getting the 4K on Ormond and the Rift Challenge done as Piggy.